ladies and gentlemen, if I could screw something up, if I could obliterate something, it's a doggone automatic. It's a literally a doggone automatic. I can mess up a live so quick and make your head spin. I started the live early, and then next thing you know, I guess I hit the wrong button and shut it down. 60 seconds, and I'm sitting there driving, and I'm looking, and I noticed the colors don't look right, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? And I had to pull over and redo it. But you know what? That's how. That's the morning show. That's the morning experience. That's the morning whatever. Jesus, I'm sitting here talking, just flapping off of the gums, just doing everything, and realizing that I'm literally. I mean, now I'm talking to myself right now, but I'm literally talking to myself. I'm being by myself. Oh boy. If I could do something, boy, if I could do something, I'll make sure that I could totally obliterate it. But hey, morning, Mike. Mike, I started early. Associate minister was in here doing his thing, and I shut the live down. I don't know how I did it. I kid you not. I got the death touch. I got the touch that would did totally obliterate uh, uh, the experience. And most people would be in their feelings and everything. Look, man, please. Hey, that's a normal thing around here, ain't it? That's a normal thing around here. Oh man, I hope they fix this road because this was shut down last week. It probably still is. It probably still is, but A, B, we'll figure it out. That's what we do. Um, Looking back, I'm seeing more and more what they did. I guess what they did was with the Utopia of the Seas, because you guys know I'm an avid cruiser. I'm finally convinced the wife, can we go on a different cruise, a different ship? I finally convinced her, that we can go on a different ship. Paying a lot of money for this 3 or 4 day. It's really a 3 day. Paying a lot of money, but um, I want to go on it. I want to be a part of it. It looks like right lane closed 1 mile. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hot mess. Luckily, I should have left earlier, but I tossed and turned all night long, and I had this phobia. I need to get my sleep. You know what I mean? I need to get my sleep. So, but there's gonna be so much to do. I gotta write stuff down. I got. Hopefully, I can save up. I'm gonna be out of commission for 2.5 months. Hopefully, I can save up to have at least one a selfie stick and something else to so I can get um, the shots in the video that I want. Hopefully, that's what's gonna happen. But who knows? Who knows? But we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna figure it out, and that's why I'm losing the weight. I want to lose some more weight. I'm resetting my body right now. Officially, I didn't write how many hours. 48, 50, 51. I'm 52 hours into my fast. Um, Presently, I'm not hungry right now. Um, I'm gonna check my ketone level. Hopefully, I got some ketones in my system that's eating away at the stored fat. Uh, if I can do it, I want to do another day. I would like to do another day and see if I could do it. Just like literally, if I could see if I could do another day. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we shall see. Um, we shall see. Um, we had a thing happen at the house. Normally, I would be freaking out. Normally, because I always do, but I'm not. I'm surprised. Um, a tree fell. A tree fell from a neighbor's yard into my yard. The sad part is, it destroyed 2 years of growth on my two peach tree trees. I'm not replacing them. It took us 2 years to grow these two wonderful peach tree trees. I was gonna find out. I just got some advice from you know the Odom, I believe Odom. That I was gonna trim them back. I was gonna prune them in the fall so that they'd be right. But the tree fell and destroyed both of my trees. It is so freaking heartbroken. I'm not putting two more there. Um, the wife was worried. She said, we're gonna need a chainsaw. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need that. I said, babe, who are you talking to? I got three chainsaws. I don't have one. I don't have two. I got three. I got three chainsaws. I got, I got everything that has to do with your lawn care, yard work. I got three chainsaws. Only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get ahead of the game. I'm gonna call the association. The storm. I had a tree fall in my yard, and tell them I believe I'll be able to get home this weekend to clean it up and take care of it. But if I don't, I will be home the day before the first to clean it up and take care of it. It's in the back. It's in the backyard. It's not in the front. So but it fell on my two peach tree trees and two of my the baby apple trees. Uh, I guess I was not destined to grow anything in my yard. It breaks my heart. Um, it really does. It freaking breaks my heart. I guess I was not destined to grow anything. So, but I'm gonna cut it down, clean it up. I got a pile where I can put it out of sight, drag it over there till I can clean it up even more. Normally, I would be. I mean, this is actually, it's a part of today's discussion. We're going to talk about that, plus talk about, the utopia of the seas. But normally, I would be totally and I would totally be like wrecked right now because years ago I didn't realize that I was an empath. I wasn't realize that I was an emotional empath, which which means that I'm a highly sensitive. I'm so sensitive, it's ridiculous. And I didn't realize that that's what it was, and I just let it get the best of me. Sometimes it still gets the best of me, and it comes out on the lives, it comes out in my life. But a lot of times I am aware of it, and I learn how to shut up and slow my roll. But normally, how it used to be is I would be so upset. Um, I would be so physically unstable, you know, that when that happens, you're looking for some way, something to find comfort in. A lot of times it's drugs. A lot of times it's alcohol. You know, when you're upset, some people, some people find it in sex. It's weird. Some people find it in arguing, or different things. But some find it in food. And I didn't realize I got so many freaking problems. I mean, Jesus, like I'm a black African American schizophrenic. I got all of these freaking problems and personalities that just makes you want to scream. Hold on. A lot of times I'm trying to. I just, I'm trying to figure what happened so bad that makes me want to do all of these stupid behind things. This is ridiculous. But I noticed a while ago. Actually, once I started, driving the truck and getting into certain situations and certain arguments with, my significant others, and how upset I would get and how I would actually go to food. In my early part of my trucking career, I would get upset, get into arguments with this girlfriend or this one or this person, and I would resort to food. I would be in the truck stop eating two double cheeseburgers, two greasy double truck stop cheeseburgers, a slice of pizza, two big things of Reese's peanut butter cups, two monster drinks, and a large order of fries, and maybe some potato chips, sour cream and onion, or barbecue, some stupid behind thing, and eating all of that till you know how it is. I don't know anywhere else, but in the African American home, you better eat all that food. You better clear that plate. You're not allowed to leave nothing, and you got to eat it till you're about to explode. And then later on that evening, I'm bringing it all up. I'm in the middle of, I'm between the trailer and the truck, you know, bar, regurgitating the foolishness and the money that I wasted, finding solace in food because I got upset, because I got scared, because my feelings was hurt. Well, the reality is, guess what? Your feelings gonna get hurt probably daily, the way the world goes now, with these nut jobs and nut cases. These people are so stupid that they believe anything. And you know what? The Bible's coming true, man. The Bible's coming true because these people believe this nut job that's running is the second coming of Christ. And you can look in the picture. He had the wrong ear taped up. He had the wrong ear taped up with a gauze the other day. I should tell you something. That should tell you something. This guy's an idiot. And I'm not talking to who you think I'm talking to, YouTube. This is for entertainment purposes only. But you see what I'm saying? We get so upset. We don't, we don't install healthy boundaries. We say don't talk to me that way, don't treat me like that in work, at home with our loved ones, and with our brothers, our sisters. We don't install healthy boundaries to say do not treat me like this. I know I'm not treating you like that. Do not treat me like this. Then we get upset. We don't say nothing, but then we resort back to eating the food. We resort back to eating the cotton candy. We resort back to having the vanilla shake. And then we wonder why we can't control our diabetes. We wonder why we have diabetes. We wonder why we got the big back. We wonder why we're so miserable because somebody didn't tell us and we didn't realize that we need to put and install boundaries. I didn't know what that meant until a couple of years ago. So again, I feel like an effing idiot. I didn't know that I had to have healthy boundaries in my life to make me feel okay, to make me feel secure in myself. I didn't know that I was allowed to say, do not talk to me like that. I didn't know because I watched so much violence in my home. I watched so much violence with my parents. I thought that was love. I thought that's what you're supposed to do in a marriage. Foolish me. Understandable. But see, I say the stuff that everybody else is afraid to say. I say the stuff that comes from the heart to say, look, this is what happened to me. This is what I'm still dealing with. This is sometimes what I resort back to. Dude, I was so proud of myself. I had 2 peach trees. My wife was bragging like she did something. I'm the one that kept on, babe, go in the backyard, water the trees. Go in the backyard. She watered it and she forgot the water on. So we're going to have a big water bill for 2 trees that was destroyed. It was producing fruit, not big peaches, but they tasted delicious, and now it's gone. Farfanugan. For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. Now it's gone. I remember hearing someone say that everybody should at least try, counseling. I'm like, oh, well, I ain't trying no counseling. I ain't crazy. I don't think I got to do it crazy. It's you got to be able to learn and be able to cope with life. And a lot of times, the steps are not pointed. The steps are not shown. It's like some of these YouTube, channels have guys that go into a person's yard and clean it up because it's overgrown, and they find steps that nobody knew was there. They find a driveway. They find a sidewalk that was overgrown that people didn't realize for years that there was actually a sidewalk there. They find stuff like that. We need to learn the steps to deal with life and reality and situations. It's there in front of our face, but it's been overgrown for so many years that we have to have the right person, that would be a psychologist, or a counselor, to tell, to point us to learn specific things on how to say, and tell us, hey, that's not normal. Being put down every other day, a person being with someone whose emotions are all over the daggone place, and everything is your fault. Ladies, I promise you this: everything is not a man's fault, and it'll take him a while, but he'll get tired and leave. When he's tired of everything, feeling like everything is his fault, and he knows it's not, he get tired and leave. But the crazy part is, and the crazy, the understanding is, I thought all this was normal. But I'd be munching them greasy fries, the chili cheese fries, and stuff in my face, spending money I didn't have. I thought this was normal. Where every time that I would get upset, mad, angry, sad, I would be stuffing my face. A lot of people say there's something in it, that when you eat, it gives off, like, that serotonin or whatever they call it, so you can feel better. That's why I don't laugh at those people that are overeaters, and the 600-pound life and all that, because one, someone else is enabling them, because they're bringing the food to them. They get so big they can't. I'm like, nah, player. I'm gonna bring you water no matter what you can yell and scream. I'm not giving you another. Get it yourself. I'm not enabling this. But the fact is, I can't tell you how to find the peace that you need to have in your life. Just like you can't tell me how to find it. All I can say is it's possible. All I can say that there is a pathway. All I can say, because I'm not a professional, I'm not a professional counselor, I'm not a professional nothing. That's why it says host has no idea what he's doing. So don't take what I say other than with a grain of salt, a grain of sand. But I'm just telling you that there is a direction that you can go. There is a pathway that is yours. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for myself half the time. But there's a direction that you can go, that you can find internal peace. You can find eternal happiness and eternal joy. Don't get me wrong. I love my wife to death. But she can be a pain in the royal keister to also. But guess what? She's my pain in the royal keister. She's my aggravation. She gets upset when I do that, but I'd rather not have anybody else in the world aggravate me than this woman right there. Than this person right there. I'd rather not have anyone in the world aggravate me than her. Because what? Because of her, I found happiness and joy that I did not need a supplemental reason to go grab the food. Now, Again, remember I said schizophrenic. I got different personalities. I still got the greedy personality. I'll go get food, but I will get the food because I'm greedy. Won't get the food because I'm upset. I won't get the food because I'm sad. I won't get the food because I'm lonely. I won't get the food because I'm hurting. I'm surprised I'm not eating now because I'm getting closer to this operation. Yeah, it's a simple operation, but I don't want to be operated on. He's got to do 4 incisions in my stomach to repair the muscle in my stomach. Probably another mesh there. Put a new mesh there, and he's got to go into my thighs, under my thighs, to put another mesh. And then I got to remember not to be super ninja and be lifting heavy stuff for 2.5 months, so I don't destroy and make things worse. I don't want to do that, but I want to be able to find some happiness. I want to find stuff that makes me happy again. It's crazy. I'm not freaking out because the tree fell in my yard. Man, I'm like, yo, I'm going home do some yard work. I'm going home to do some yard work. Ain't that crazy? And I got to take out the two poles that I put in for the peach trees, and then obliterated them. Man, that's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. But when you're with your, we can't talk about everything, but we talk about enough that I feel secure in myself. I feel secure in my life, and everything else I need to talk about. I got two other brothers I can say. I can tell them, three other brothers I can say that to. You know what I mean? I wish I would have knew this some 30 years ago. I would have had better memories. I would have had better memories. That's probably what keeps me humble now. It's so funny that people, when they're given something, when they're given a gift or they're given a treasure, they're given something of value, they think they're rich and they get stuck on themselves. I'm so afraid that I'm going to lose the treasure that was given to me, or the gift that was given to me. I stay humble, and I thank God every day for that gift. One is the gift of life. The one is the gift of family. The gift of having friends, even digital friends. You know, I never thought I'd make it this far. You know, now we just need to work on. We need to work. We need to work on the overeating on the cruise ship. Now I'm gonna be in trouble if the food is any better on Utopia of the Seas. I'm gonna be in some serious trouble. Oh boy, am I gonna be in some trouble. But that's okay. You know, this YouTube thing, it's like cruising. It is. Because in cruising, you get on a cruise ship, you're living a somewhat fantasy. I get on here and talk to y'all like I know what I'm talking about, and I'm telling you I don't. Get on here and show you, a glimpse of my life. Show you the good stuff, but I don't show you the bad stuff. We get on here, we cut up, we screw up. This morning I screwed up on the live and had to redo it. You'll probably see a 30-second live on YouTube. When you're doing this, you're somewhat living the fantasy of, look, this is my life. Ain't it great? This is my situation. Isn't it funny? This is what happened to me. Isn't it informative? But it's not the whole picture. It's not the whole picture. But when you can gain somewhat control, I'm not saying full control. That would be a wonderful thing one day. When I can be like there's a guy on TikTok that talks about emotional maturity. Well, if I ever find the level of emotional maturity that brother's talking about, you ain't gonna be able to tell me spit. You know what I'm saying? If I ever find the level of emotional maturity that when you upset me, if you yell at me and you get in my face and I start shaking and I'm like I'm hungry, I need to go eat something. You got places that I go to shippers that are freaking bluntly, apparently racist. That I've been years of experience. Apparently racist. They don't like me because I'm black. Black people don't like me because I'm a high yeller, because I think I'm better than someone. Y'all were, everybody talks about racism, but we don't talk about colorism. Light-skinned blacks have problem with dark-skinned blacks, African Americans, or whatever whatever word we're choosing today. That's actually a conversation. Colorism. Isn't that crazy? We got people in society that think they better than each other, and guess what? You're still called a ninja too. I remember, I remember I was in a barbershop. And we was just sitting there, and it was me. I'm light skinned, and one of the barbers like he had a lot of tattoos on it. And the guy, and they were talking about it, and the subject came up, and I was real quiet. But then the dude, the darker skinned brother said, "You guys think y'all better than us." And the other fellow barber, light skinned barber, went off and it's, "What are you talking about?" And I said the same thing. I'm so proud to be African American that I've always wanted to be darker skinned. I've been called a wannabe, that I want to be Caucasian. I want to be who I am, African American, fool. People look at you that way. I remember that's why I said, I told my wife, I tell people, do not compliment my eyes. I freaking hate it. I got hazel eyes that actually turn colors. They turn green. It just depends. And most of the time they're hazel. I used to get all the time. "Oh, you would be one. Oh man, your babies would have beautiful eyes." I said, "No, that's a bullshit lie. My son has brown eyes, and I hate the eyes I got because I'm blind as a effing bat. What good is these green eyes doing me? I can't see nothing. I can't even see the chat. and it ain't that far away from me. So look, and I'm want to be more. I want to be more blacker than the blackest black person. I just don't want to be no criminal. I remember that. I used to, man. I used to put it. I used to eat this. I'd be so upset because I was called a wannabe. I'd go home and I'd be stuffing my face. Didn't realize that I was an emotional eater. I'd be stuffing my face because I got my feelings hurt. Nowadays, I realize, hey, it's not ever going. It's going to happen. Get over it. Keep it moving. Keep moving forward. I got this crack cocaine in the back of this truck. Two cases of cheeses and a case of Pringles. Y'all be proud of me. I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but I'm not touching none of it. You be proud of me. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but it's there. I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but it's there. But what I'm saying, long story short and short story long, controlling my emotions is my top priority. Controlling my emotions is my top priority. Controlling my emotions is a safety protocol because it points to an underlining. I don't know what underlining problem that is, but it points to other problem. So together on this live, we will look and we will look together to find what the underlining problem is, what's bothering me, and a lot of it is just finding peace. Good morning, good morning. I see other folks coming in. I apologize. I ain't said nothing, but it just breaks my heart. And I said it. I was almost gonna start crying earlier because I worked so hard for these peach trees. It's funny, I didn't want them because I'm surrounded by a forest. I just wanted grass to grow there. But I said, the wife wants them. I'm gonna get them. And guess who's been take care of them? Every time I come home, I would put the water hose on them. Wash them down. Wash. Water them. It's right near the place where I'm trying to grow some grass. And to have a whole tree fall on my stuff, man, it's freaking heartbreaking. But I know I'm in a better place. I know I'm I know I'm in I know I'm in a position where it's nothing but a test. Because God knows that I've been sitting here fasting 48, 49, 50, 51, 50. I'm at 52-hour fast right now. I'd have been in them potato chips, you know, and freaking out. How am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna clean this? But the other part of me, the one that loves to do yard work, the one that loves to say, "Honey, I don't worry about it. Your man is here. The manly man show is here. That I'm going to get out there. I'm going to go into my toolbox cave. I'm going to break out two of my my chainsaws and I'm going to chop this up and I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to show you that I'm not a piece of shit that everybody says we men are. I'm not a piece of dirt. That I'm somebody that I'm worth your love. I'm worth your caring. I'm worth your everything. I'm getting excited to show you. I can't fully support the family, but I can show you that I'm worth keeping around. I know to everybody that's a problem also, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because I remember the wife said, well, we're going to have to get a chainsaw. I said, baby, I got three. I got an electric one, I got an electric chainsaw, and I got two big ones. The neighbor gave me one. It's so funny. This is a prime example about what you need to do when you're working with something new. Read the daggone instructions. I had this chainsaw for a year and a half. I think it was 2 years. I couldn't get this thing to work because he gave me all this stuff. He said, got to replace the fuel filter. You got to replace this line. This line is cracked. He gave it was like an upgrade kit. And I remember I had me a couple of beers, and I took the whole chainsaw apart, and I put it all back together. And I swore I was going to take it to a shop because I just swore I did something wrong. But one day I was just looking at it, and I went outside, and I just started reading it. I said, well, let me follow the instructions. And I followed the instructions, and guess what? It started right up. I was like dumbfounded. I followed the instruction, and it started right up. I said, "You got to be freaking kidding me!" So my neighbor gave me that because I do stuff for him. The guy behind me, I do stuff for him, and I do things and say thank you and appreciate you and that kind of stuff. Hold on, let me see here. Hold on, copy. And hold on. Sorry, guys, I was in my old world. I dropped the link if you want it. If y'all want to and come up and say anything, uh, you know, I dropped the link, but again, it's just funny, learning how to read the instructions. You know how we got, I know everything. I'm gonna read the instructions yeah. I couldn't get this thing to work for 2 years. But it took me 2 years to finally read the instructions. You know how embarrassing that is? You know how embarrassing that is to get it and read the instructions. Jesus. Oh man. That's an experience in itself. But the thing the thing that I'm trying to get across is if when we can install, realize, capitalize, understand that everyone needs to have healthy boundaries. Everyone needs to have um, um, healthy limits, like a limiter. You can't go past this point. And if it's put out there, it won't trigger people like me to want to find an escape, to want to find something other than normal reality to make us feel good. It's so funny. Okay, to do that cleanup, I don't need anything because I got it all. I got everything I need. I got to go buy. Um, I got to go buy the oil. No, not the oil, but it's fuel in a can that's mixed. It's already pre-mixed oil and gasoline. I gotta go to Home Depot and get that, and that's good. Because the wife was like, "Well, they're gonna have to replace our trees. What you gonna do? Give me $40? If that's what it costs us." I think it was less than $40. I think it was like $20. I'm not a Karen or a Ken because we got tall trees now, y'all. What's gonna happen when one of them starts heading their way? Then we're gonna have to replace stuff because they shoot whatever fell, it hit their sunroom and got them. So long, and it's not in our driveway. It's right at the edge of the driveway. I can see it on my camera. So I'm good and I'm okay because I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get it done. Working on your feelings, working on how you feel, and understanding what it's all about. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with understanding, and don't feel embarrassed that you have a hard time trying to control it, trying not to take everything to heart. Don't feel embarrassed. Know that it's a part of your being. It's a part of your see, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody other than myself because I know other people go through this. Know that eating that food in the other things releases serotonin. It releases something. It's the same thing that happens with using other types of drugs, but you don't need that. You just need to be able to cope with it. You need to be able to talk yourself down from the cliff that you're standing on. You need to talk yourself down off that edge. That it's not as bad as you think. We will get over it. We will get past it. I will become better. I will become stronger. I'll be like the $6 million man. Will make you stronger, better, faster. I will. People that know me, I was. Let's be honest. I was pathetic years ago. I'm still pathetic, but I'm a better pathetic than the pathetic I was before. I was pathetic, but I'm better than the pathetic that I was before. You know what I'm saying? I was better than I was, and I'm going to be better than that. It's a simple. It's a simple concept. It's a simple, it's a simple thing that it is what it is. How do you know you're an emotional eater? I don't know. But if you got that double cheeseburger after someone done pissed you off, and it seems to be irregular, yeah, you're an emotional eater. If if you get hungry after being happy, stressed out all day long, but you've eaten breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you're still hungry, yeah, you're probably an emotional eater. If somebody yells at you, and you know you wasn't hungry before that, but they yell at you, yell at you, and you don't say nothing, you don't reply back, and you don't say, "Look, don't talk to me like that," and you just take it all in. Yeah, but you're hungry now. Now you're greasing on the chili cheese fries and the potato chips. Yeah, you're an emotional eater. But I asked, what happened to you to cause you to reach towards the food? There was no other recourse? I had no other recourse. I didn't realize I was doing it until I became a truck driver. I didn't realize when I get upset and frustrated and discombobulated, which don't take much. I didn't realize. Hey Charles, if you feel like it, come on up, man. I want to talk about the utopia, bro. I used to get so discombobulated. But see, you know what I learned? This is what I learned, and that's why I appreciate good friends. When you're friends with someone that don't give a flying fuck, and it takes a lot to piss them off, I learned from seeing people. I'm like, wait a minute, this don't piss dude off. This don't make dude man. He be like, man, please, been through worse. This ain't nothing. And that attitude has rubbed off on me because I remember I used to be I'd be to the point. Oh my God, the world's coming to an end. Why? I got a hangnail. Oh my God, she's mad at me. The wife's mad at me. Well, what did you do? You did something stupid, right? Then what are you crying about? I did it, so I deserve it. Yeah, she get over it. Oh my God, I'm gonna be late for this load. Hey, get there when you get there. I needed some sleep. I needed some rest. What's going on, man?
What's happening, bro?
Uh, you at the house?
Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist this morning.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't get your permanents yet.
The last set was wrong, so he had to remake them.
Mm. Oh, okay. Got you. But hey, I've been talking about this emotional eating. I'm gonna get off there because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting fucking freaking hungry. I've been fasting for 54 hours so far. So let me stop talking about this emotional eating. Um, what's
Wow.
uh, what's have you seen any of the new videos of the Utopia? Man, there's so
No,
much, bro. There's so much going on, but I don't know if I'm gonna get any sleep. I'm seriously, I don't know
I
if I'm
know
gonna get any sleep.
everybody that I have seen say that it's so large that they automatically rebooking to go back on it because there's so much stuff that they missed.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but I ain't. They getting the 1600 or whatever that I'm not automatically rebooking that because it's gonna take me a while to pay that crap off. So I'm gonna get these walkie talkies and I'm gonna be out there. You were like, you hit me up on the walk because I checked Royal Caribbean. I googled it. They said you allowed to have walkie talkies on the ship. So be like, hey, where you at? I'm on 16th floor. Because I'm gonna be walking around. I got to see as much as I can because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to go get back on there. You know what I mean?
I don't think they have nothing over a 3 or 4 day because what they doing is they paying for that. They're basically doubling their money twice a week the way they doing it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's going to be that's all it's going to be is a 3 or 4 day cruise. It's not going to be. It's not going to be a longer cruise. It's
And
all
they getting
short
twice
cruise.
the money in a week.
Yep. So it's all about the money with them, but they're showing the food, and man, I don't know. My gluttony is gonna be coming out. I hope I can. I hope I can curtail it.
Hell, just eat what you can eat. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't want to be miserable. But if you look, they got the aqua theaters back in the back, and they got that long behind slide. You know, I want to do that. That's going. I'm going to have my the GoPro, and I'm going to just lose my daggone mind. I'm gonna, you know, just get on there and just have at it. I think that's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, our room is. I can see the aqua theater from our room because we're on the ninth floor. We got
Oh,
the
okay.
last cabin on the inside facing the back, so I'll be able to look right down into the aqua theater. Now I don't know how. I mean, I got a clear view, but I don't know. You know, the people gonna be small down there or not. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I I'm not gonna know what my room is till 60 days before the cruise.
Okay.
So I'll be my balcony will probably have a boat sitting in front of it. You know how that
Oh,
goes.
you looking on the outside. You looking out at the water.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm probably gonna have a boat covering the whatever. But I've already warned Norma that that's probably what's going to happen. You know what I mean. That's it. You know
Yeah.
that's probably going to happen. So whatever. But I think we should at least. I think we should. And I told Norma all this dressing up bull crap that we do on Carnival. I'm really not. I'm not with it on this boat. We gonna casual and we gonna have a good time. And I'm not. I want to try some of their. I want to try some of their restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Or one of the two that we might have to pay for, but I want to try some of them, and see how it is. Don't you think? What do you think?
Yeah. I did the steakhouse and the bonsai takoyaki on the last one. So I don't know what restaurants they got on there, which ones are paid and which ones are not, and what hell.
Yeah,
But I
but
will say this on Carnival, the paid restaurants that I went to, the food was better only because it's freshly prepared. It's not, when you sit down in the main dining room, hell, they cooking 2,000 meals at one time. When you go to the steakhouse, they cooking the steak from right then.
yeah, yeah, and that um that's gonna be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want, and that food is more of a they've cut back because they're trying to save on the money to get this low quality food. Because remember, the sausages used to taste better than that. The sausages now don't, they got no flavor to them. Some of the meat or whatever in Carnival, they got no flavor to them. You got to put a ton of salt, a ton of this, a ton of that. Makes me want to bring some seasonings with me, to put on some of this food because it don't taste like nothing, and it
Yeah, when
used
you
to.
go to the restaurants, you can tell them to season it.
Yeah, you know. But on the evening meals on Carnival actually taste better than they've have in the past, and even on the last boat that we took together, they actually taste better, and they've changed the menu up because Emerald Lagasse is part of the chef's team now. So they've made some changes that the stuff actually tastes a little bit better than it did before, which is which is more exciting. But again, I don't want to be. I want to look around and I want to try the Italian restaurant, and I know they got other places, but I want to uh, I want to explore. So I'm not gonna be sitting on my behind, other than going to sleep. But I want to explore because, like you said, I know I am not gonna get to see everything, but I want to get out there and look
Yeah.
and enjoy, get as much as I can in before it's time to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
That's
3 day gonna go quick.
it's gonna go real quick.
Cause there's no ski
And
days. Both days that you out there, they got you going. They got you going to Nassau, then they got you going to their private island. So
yeah,
it's not even a matter of having a day to on sea to walk around.
yeah, yeah. Walk around. But like I said, when we go to Nassau, I'm not getting. I'm gonna get off the boat, maybe get some medication from the pharmacist out the main gate to the left, and then I'm taking my
Yeah.
behind right back to the boat, and then that's gonna be my day of walking around and exploring and seeing. I wish there was this probably is, so I gotta find it, a what you call it, a floor plan to look and see all the stuff you know that's out there.
You
And
can go download their deck plans.
yeah, so I'm going to start start one deck and just work my way. Probably give me a notebook and check off. Okay, I done checked off deck 15, deck 16, deck whatever, and then look around and say, well, there's nothing but rooms on this deck. Let's go to the next deck. You know what I'm saying? And really, honestly, all that working out that we normally do with Norman, shoot, walking around this big ass behind thing, we're gonna get the walking in, don't you think?
You're gonna get plenty of walking in.
Oh man, please. We were doing 8 miles a day on the Mardi Gras and in the celebration. I was just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, the next boat I'm going on, I think is the Glory. I ain't got to do too much walking. Well, I'll be there
I,
with the grandkids, so
yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna be at the water park.
yeah, get right there and sit down, and I'm good.
What's the name of that boat that they got? It's like the Venetia, but it still has the um. It's like the Venetia, but Carnival is part of Carnival now. Um, I don't know
Which
where it's
one? The
going
one
out
that's
of.
out there in California?
Is that the one? I don't know. They got it from one of their other. They got it from the same
What's
cruise
talking
line
about
that they got.
Forenza or something? You talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, 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 yeah. That's it. Where is that one going to be at? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
trying to. I'll look it up.
oh, okay. They're also. I just heard that they're gonna have a boat start coming out of Philly. There's
Oh
gonna be a cruise
Lord.
port in Philly. So that's gonna be straight up ghetto fight. That's gonna be straight up
Oh
ghetto
man.
fabulous on that mother effer. What's your name? Norwegian. Norwegian's gonna be having a boat coming out of Philly now. So they don't even know what they just did.
That's well, okay. So now you got New York, Philly, Baltimore hasn't opened back yet, but that's gonna be nice.
Yeah. So that's
All
going.
these. Whew.
But the only thing about those up there is you already know those are going to be longer. They're going to be longer cruises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it takes you 3 days to get down to the Caribbean.
Exactly. So they're definitely going to be longer cruises longer longer times out there. I can't convince her to do that because Norma, it went on one cruise one time. It was a longer cruise, and she wound up losing her job. The district manager was supposed to take over a job, never did, and blamed her for all that 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 manager screwed up, and she wound up losing the job. So Norma's got this phobia of anything longer than 7 days. She ain't gonna do nothing longer than 7 days. She's going
Right.
back to work. You know what I mean? And as her husband, I recognized that a long time ago. So if I decide I want to do a cruise, I got to remember, um, that's her limit. She don't want to be on there longer than that. She don't want to be on there longer than that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, that
But
one out of New York was 12 days because it was 3 days down in the Caribbean. Then we was like 6 days of jumping off and on the boat, then 3 days back.
wow,
So
wow, that's a long run there, buddy.
yeah, it was relaxing 3 days coming back.
I got you. So how long y'all gonna be home?
Uh, Probably till what's today? August. I think I'm going back to work August. What 12th, 13th, something like that. I don't know. Cause
Oh, okay.
we fly out Monday and then we'll be back the following week, and then whether I go back to work or not, I don't think I'm going back to work, and then it'll be the cruise, and then after that I'll go back to work, which I think the
Oh, okay.
cruise is from the 9th through the 12th, so probably the
Oh, okay.
13th when we go back to work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well,
Man, and the neighbor's tree fell in my yard and landed on both my peach trees.
shit, you should have ran out there and got up under the tree and got paid.
I'm in the Carolinas. How am I gonna run under the tree and get paid?
Shit. Yeah, I was cutting the grass, Your Honor, and all of a sudden the tree fell.
Yep. But it's kind of bad, but it ain't that bad. I got a chainsaw, so I'm gonna try to get. I got to get through the house to get my truck to the repair shop. But I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot, get some of that mixed gas and put it in the chainsaw and clean up that area,
No,
brother.
bro, what you do is have him call his insurance company and have them come out there and cut that tree up, and he put it on his homeowner's insurance.
Well,
They
I'm gonna give
damage
him.
your property.
I know. I'm gonna give. We're gonna give him time to see what's going on with that.
So they don't give him no time. Call over there and tell him, hey, my man, all you got to do is call State Farm, Allstate, whoever you got, and tell them to come out here. The tree fell on my neighbor's property. Y'all got, I need somebody to come out here. He pays the deductible. They get a tree cutting service to come out there. They clean that up off your yard.
Yeah.
Ain't no sense to you, bro. You can't be out there. Shit, you already talking about you got to go for operations. What you going to be out there cutting and chopping up for?
Well, 'cause I ain't trying to get in trouble with this stupid association. Well, I'm gonna give
That's
them a
not
call and
your
let them
fault.
know.
That's not
I
your fault.
know,
That
I
it wasn't
know,
his
I
fault.
know, I know, but they don't want to hear that shit. Do you get what I'm
Well,
saying?
they need to get on him, not you.
I know, but I'm gonna call them and tell them what do I need, what they need to do, because I don't feel like hearing it. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. What? And I'm sitting here low on hours. He told, oh, I'm gonna give you this load that you pick up to later on today, and you gotta get, get. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call him this morning. Hey, bro, look at my hours. Shit.
Yeah, shit. My truck down in Peterbilt, I shit. I got my windshield replaced. They told me $1,000. I said, damn.
Oh, these trucking companies get you, bro. They will get you.
Yeah. It's $730 for the windshield, and like 200 and something for installation, and then tax is like 988.
Whew.
Damn. It's like, oh well.
The life of an owner operator.
Yeah. This shit
So
ain't
what?
like this ain't for the easy.
It's not for the weary. It's not for the weary
Woo.
heart. It's not for the emotional eaters. Cause I'd be like $1,000. I'd be eating the double cheeseburger and the pizza right now. Oh my
Bro, you
god!
get to the point when dealing with these trucks and they tell you $1,000, you be so happy to hear that's all it was. You be like, whoo.
Yeah, yeah. Cause it could have been worse.
Yeah. I mean, when you go into the shop and get something fixed and they tell you under 5,000, you walk away feeling like you got away cheap. The thing of it is, the dealers done made it to the point where regular shops can't work on your truck because everything now is a dealer item. And so these companies that do truck repairs really can't work on these new trucks. And then they sit there. You go into the dealer and the rate will be 225 an hour for labor, and you'd be like, damn, 225 an hour.
Wow.
And then they charge you for like a diagnostic is an hour diagnostic. So to tell you what the problem is 220. They plug up to the computer, it runs a program that's 225, and it's like I already told you what it was. So even if you got a system, because you can buy these tools that'll diagnose the system yourself, they still gonna get you for that.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know, so that like now, if my check engine light comes on, where the older trucks, it would give you a code number. You can research the code number and kind of know what it is and look up how much the parts and everything come on. Now with these trucks, all it says is connect service tool. That's all. That's the only code you get. And I don't care if it says it got 7 faults. All I'm going to say connect service tool. It's not going to tell you nothing.
Well, they try. I guess they're trying to be like what the John Deere. John Deere.
That make you come back to them.
Yep. They make you come back to them, and a lot of the farmers are suing them because they can't. And what they're doing is they're actually uh, they're getting programs from China and all these other countries. These American farmers are getting programs from China and these other countries to hack into the system so they
Right.
can fix their stuff. So they can fix their, because those combines and those are $250,000, $500,000 a piece of equipment, and they're breaking into the system to fix their own stuff because it costs them, an ungodly amount to have a flatbed come on the farm, put this thing on there, take it to John Deere, get diagnosed, and then get it back. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford that crap. And I don't
Yeah.
see how y'all do.
I know
That's
I had sent you that thing where John Deere they opened up the plant in Mexico
I knew they
and
were
it's
doing
for
that. I knew
more
they
than
were doing that.
100 employees.
I knew they were doing that because remember when John Deere went on strike and they wanted their payback because there was they wanted all this stuff back and they shut everybody down. And I knew John Deere was planning something. They were planning something to get him. They're like, well, we'll just move it. Cause yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they're saving
yeah.
basically $20 an hour per employee And at 4,100 employees, that's what 20 times 41 was what, like 80 something $1,000 an hour.
Yep. But
So
guess
you
what? The
talking about
price,
$80,000 an hour times 8 hours. So what's that? $640,000 a day.
but those big machines that they're gonna be making, the price ain't gonna go down on them.
Oh no, 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 no. Price gonna stay the same.
Yeah, price is gonna say just the same. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yep,
The
it's
only
gonna
one
say
who's gonna get a little bit more money on that deal will be the transportation companies bringing that stuff up out of Mexico and then transporting it across the border. And but transportation costs is minimal compared to hourly wages. So
yeah.
they're gonna be way ahead, man.
Yep. And see these these companies, they don't realize that they're, they're slashing their own throats because everybody's heading, they're heading away from the United States because people want too much. It's not our fault. I'd like to be making six figures, but now these these guys that are building these cars, they're pricing it. They're they're pricing us out of buying a new vehicle. I want an F-350. I can't afford $100,000 vehicle. I understand that you want your workers that build this thing to make good money, but I can't afford it. You know, the price, I can't afford a $50,000 vehicle. I'm
Bro,
just let's be honest.
give it a couple of years, the price is gonna go down. And here's why I tell you that. When I took my truck to the shop I dropped it off not last night. Was it last night? No, not last night. Yesterday morning. I dropped it off yesterday morning. So but I dropped it off like 4 o'clock in the morning. The guy that came out, he originally from Fairburn. So I was talking to him for a while and he asked me, well, I pulled up into the lane and he said, can you move your truck over? He said, because I only keep this one lane open at night. And I said, okay. He says, because I have tow trucks coming in here in the middle of the night trying to repossess guys' trucks. He says, we won't let them repossess no truck that's here on the yard. If you bring your truck here on the yard and you got it in for service to be fixed, you could be 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. He said, you could have never made a payment. We're not letting them take your truck off the yard. And they can't, this is private property, and they can't even call the cops. He says, I've had one, I called a cop. The cop told him, drop the truck. Once it pull out on the street, you can do whatever you need to do with that driver. But I say that, he says, because these guys bought all these trucks and cars a couple of years ago when that market went up, and now they can't afford to pay for them because they was overcharging them 20, 30, $40,000. He says, give it. Now he says the prices of trucks are tanking right now. Give it another year or so, the price is going to come back down. Because I asked him, I said, well, my truck paid for it. So I was like, yeah, I was looking at getting a new one. He says, he looked at the miles. He says, you probably can go another 2 years, maybe 3 years. He said, or, rebuild it. He says, but I wouldn't buy another truck for another 2 years until this market go back down. He says,
Yeah.
because it's going down, because the prices of new vehicles is going down. He says, even with cars, they're going down. So in about 2 years or so, them prices will probably come down about $10,000 on that $100,000 F-350. It'll be worth 90 or 85 or something. That's still
Yeah.
high, but it's something because they're gonna
Yeah.
have to come down. They're still trending off of that when the market shot up for them last year, but it's got to come back down to reality.
Shoot, the truck right now is probably 70,000, but the dealer will slap some kind of whatever on it and say, or put a bigger, and now it's with all the stuff and whatever, it's probably 100,000.
Bruh,
That's
when I used
ridiculous.
to haul car parts, I used to show up with the dudes that delivered cars, and they come in there with the invoice from the plant. You would sit there and look at the invoice to the because he has to leave the paperwork because he has all the paperwork. So he would have the invoice on the car. It'll be $32,000 on that invoice, and you will see the MSRP sticker saying 48,000. So the dealer's getting it for 32,000, and they selling it for 48, and it's right there. You looking at the paperwork. So when last time when I went down there and I had bought sent a car, I told the dude, "Hey, my man," he said, "Yeah." He was trying to sell me this. I said, and I just told him, I said, "Hey, you don't mind if I take a look at that invoice on that car, do you?" And his eyes got big. I said, "What?" I said, "Bro, I haul car parts. I either haul car parts or I haul cars." What? He was like, "Oh, so I ain't making no money off of you, huh?" I was like, "Nah, you gonna make some money, but you're not gonna make the money you think you gonna make."
I know that's right.
I mean, I already know y'all getting, and here's what else that I know. Depend upon where you live and what your market is. So it's like, okay, Atlanta, they say that the median income for Atlanta household, let's just say 85,000, 90,000, whatever. Take that, transfer that into somewhere in Mississippi in the lower Delta where the median income is 60,000.
Yeah,
General Motors doesn't price their car the same in the lower Delta as they do in downtown Atlanta because the median income says down there at that point can't pay that, but Atlanta can. So the cars in Atlanta cost more. Where they get you at is if you go down there and you got the cash money to pay for that car in Mississippi, they're going to tax you at a Georgia rate when you bring it back to Georgia.
yeah,
It's still a be cheaper, but not many people got the money cash to come right out and do it like that.
yeah, yeah.
So,
And, no,
man,
I understand.
yeah, but how? I'm ready, bro. You talking about clothes and not dressing up and all that stuff? I think I got uh, one or two outfits that you could consider. I ain't even gonna say it. I would say a casual dressy. The rest of the stuff I'm taking down there is shorts. I'm taking shorts, and I got a lot of them UPF shirts that the Under Armour long sleeves to keep that sun from beating on me.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause we right there on the beach.
that's my that's what I plan to do in the next couple of months is start looking for stuff that's only right now when I pack for any adventure is I take half of my dresser. Same Georgia stuff. It's stupid. I need to have vacation clothes now. It's time to start looking for vacation clothes. It's time to start looking for stuff that actually fit. I prefer a baggy look, but so I can
Yeah,
let that air recirculate. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I'm gonna start going on Under Armour and look for stuff that can cover me up and keep me cool because I know that Under Armour will do that.
yeah,
It will do that, and people don't realize that yeah, you're paying the extra money for Under Armour, but that's what it's built for, to keep you cool, to keep you warm and actually keep you cool. And it does both. But you got to look for the specific stuff that's going to not. And I want some brighter colors. I want to do some brighter colors, have brighter, vibrant stuff. Norma just bought me the. I don't know. I know you see it on Facebook, but it's like it's a shaver that shaves your head.
okay.
It's like and it's like it's like a cup that you just put it on your head and shave your head. So it's time for me to start letting. I'm gonna even be doing it out here. I'm gonna keep my head shaved because I noticed on one of the YouTube videos that I did, I didn't have my bandana on. I looked at the back of my head. I said, "Look at it! What the fuck?" I said, "What the hell?" I had a big old ball. I'm bald at the back of the top of my head when my hair grows up. I was like, I thought I bypassed Pop's bald spot. Nope, I got it. I looked, because a
Right.
lot of times when I do the lawnmower videos, I speed it up. And I paused it and I looked at the top. I had looked at what the hell? I got a ball. I was like, oh man, I just thought my hair was thinning. No, it ain't thinning. It's gone. It's gone. It's like smooth, bald, high yellow bald spot. So I'm like, oh man. I said, no, 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 no.
Bro,
Time to
I've
do a
been
Michael
bald for
Jordan.
about 40 years, so I don't know.
Nah, like, nah, it's time to do a Michael Jordan and keep that mess down. So I could wake up in the morning right before I pull off, put it on my head, and be done with it, and have me a little head broom and swipe it off and be done.
Man, shit.
Yeah, man.
I,
But
I think I've been bald since I was like 22, 23, 24 years old, something like that. Well,
uh,
not that young. Probably about 25, I started being
yeah,
bald. And
uh, uh,
shit,
uh, but
them
I don't.
haircuts was costly.
No, you saying then? Now it is. They
Well, I
want a
had to pay for
hunt.
two. One for me and one
Yeah.
for my son. So I was like, yeah.
No, now these barbers they want you to have an appointment. You remember the good old days? You just come in and hey, how long to wait? Oh, you only got one ahead of you. Now
Yeah.
you got to get online and make an appointment and all this other crap. Ninja, please. And then you got to have $100 for a haircut.
Bro, you go get a razor line for your beard, it's like $25.
No, I'm good. I'm not. I'm good. I remember I had a barber I used to because when I wasn't drinking, I would bring him a bottle of Jack. Hey man, drink this for me. I bring him a brand new bottle of Jack. Hey. I'm in a messed up mood today. Hey, drink this for me.
Right.
I was talking about earlier emotional eating. I was emotional drinking too. Hey man, hey, finish this off for me. Brand new bottle. He was like, "Hey, no problem, bro." I had my own ways of dealing with stuff. And I just thought that was hilarious. Hey, no problem. Hey, more to Urban. I'm sorry, Crooked Peach was in here earlier. I apologize if she's still around. I did apologize for not saying hello. Sorry about that. I'm blind especially early morning. So please forgive me if I didn't say hello. Whoever I didn't say hello to that came in, please forgive me. Um, I've been on a rant this whole morning. I'm heading to Publix. I'm heading to Publix right now, and I don't deliver till 5 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to head there and reset. I'm gonna do a reset. I'm gonna reset in the staging area,
Oh
and
wow.
hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna do reset the staging area. So hopefully, we will be good. But it is what it is.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I gotta finish packing it after I come back from the dentist. I got some running around to do, and then I gotta pack. But I'm pretty much packed. I don't care. I ain't
Yeah,
running. I'm just taking shorts and swimming trunks and stuff like that. Now clothes to wear to go out at night, they're still gonna be shorts, and they ain't gotta be all dressy either. Like for her birthday, I'll put on something to match. what kind of outfit she gotta be a casual dress, but other than that, man, it's more lounging around stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I need to get a new swim. I get to get. I'm gonna get about two or three pairs. Normally, be buying them. It's either too big or too small. I need to go
Yeah.
buy me some. Some things I need to start getting myself. I've been letting her dress me for the last 9 years. I need to start finding some stuff um, that I like because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Nothing against the wife dressing me, but some of the stuff I need to get that I prefer to wear. That's age appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah,
skinny
or if
jeans
you
and all
or
the.
if you go shopping, pick the stuff out, and then that way she knows what you like versus her thinking what you like,
Okay,
and then that way
that
she'll get it going forward.
and Ninja, please, that don't work. No, you look better than this. Okay. No, no,
Well,
I don't.
I'm not getting that.
And I ain't wearing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't getting that, and I ain't wearing that. How about
I
that?
know that's right.
I'm not getting that. I ain't wearing that. But again, I'm.
Now she'll go shopping for me and buy stuff and look online, but then she'll send it to me and be like, "Will you wear this?" And if I say yes, she'll buy it. If I look say nah, she like you wouldn't wear that, and I'll be like, nah, I don't want that. And then she won't
Yeah,
buy it. She'll
yeah.
ask me because she. But I guess I gotta start doing the same because I buy her stuff and she be like, "What you buy that for?" She look. Let me tell you, grandkids will tell you everything. So I bought her this dress, and it had some. It was colorful. I ain't gonna lie, but it looked like a nice pattern to me. So I bought
Yeah.
the dress for her. I ain't see. So I told her to try it on, and she ain't tried it on. So it came. So my granddaughter come in and said, "Grandpa." Grandma said, "I don't know why your grandfather bought me that old ugly ass dress." I was like, "Your grandma didn't say that." She was like, "Uh-huh." She said she ain't wearing that dress. I was like, "Oh wow."
Wow.
so so then from that point on, I was like, "Yo, I'm thinking about getting you this, and I'll send it to her. I'll share it with her. You want this or not?"
I see someone else came in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, so you learn.
Yeah. But again, like like right now, I am, I'm tired. I'm tired of heavy breathing. I'm tired of my feet hurting all the time. I notice if I take one water pill a day, my feet don't hurt.
Uh-huh.
Just one water pill,
Okay.
an over the counter water pill. If I just take one, my feet don't hurt because we're you and me we're sitting on our behind all day long, and then that whatever is accumulating in the lower, and it makes my feet swell up. I didn't realize. Now I know. I'm trying. Um, the skinny jeans I got on right now they're not sucking the life out of me like they were
Right.
before. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this 50. I'm like, it's either 54 or 56 hour fast right now. I'm trying to see how far I can go before I'm not whatever.
Hey, how's your
And
blood pressure doing on this fast?
I haven't checked it, but normally I would know my veins would be bulging out of the side of my arm, and they're not. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You ain't got
And
no headaches or nothing?
nope, nope,
What you just doing?
nope.
You just drinking water?
Yeah, I'm drinking water. I had some soda or whatever, I was trying to find like Love's got that. Is a certain type of tea, that a hot tea. I'm just gonna have some hot tea, and but right now it's just water, and it's killing me, man. I got the Cheez-Its up at the top and the big old case of potato chips, and I know
Yeah.
I'm going over here to Publix where they always mess up something, and I'm gonna get something else. I'm like, oh man, really? The
All
devil
right,
is
let
a
me ask you,
lie.
what are you fasting for? To try to get what, for weight, to get your blood, or what?
Um, be honest with you, I don't even know why I'm doing it. I mean, I
Oh,
just say, I just, if I say wait, then I'm gonna get hungry. If I say yeah, my blood, yeah, because I did check my blood pressure the other day and it was through the roof, and I don't even know why. I think it was because I just had some coffee. I think it's because I just ate, and but I want to make sure that I want to, like, I checked my ketones levels, and I had a hint of ketones in my urine. Right now, I want to jumpstart that so it could be dark purple again, so that I could switch my body over from storing fat to using the fat in my body. That's why when you do the urine test and you see the darker the ketones, that means that your body is switching over to to eat up all that fat, and that's what fasting. That's it jump starts that. So that's one of the things I'm doing. Like this one, I did 56, and then I did a 24 the day before that. So I
okay.
was like, well, I might as well just keep on going, and because I'm feeling I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot lighter. I'm feeling more energy. I'm taking my vitamin D. I'm taking my magnesium. I'm taking all this stuff that everybody says you need to be taking. I'm putting the salt on my tongue, and I'm doing all this stuff to get to the better position so that I don't feel physically miserable. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because I don't say it, but I ain't been happy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been happy. So now I'm starting to be happy, physically, mentally, and that's the reason why I'm doing these things. The intermittent fasting, and then now after this, I'm start working on exercise. I'm going to be I'm gonna be down for 2.5 months. I can't do no strong exercising, but I'm thinking daily. I'm gonna get up in the morning and go to the park and walk. Maybe do a video and just do my morning walk, walking around the track. I don't know. I'm going to be doing something because I'm not going to sit here and spend the next 2 months drinking alcohol and getting slap stinking drunk and then have my wife kick me out of the house. No, we ain't doing that. And I can't do yard work for at least a month. I can't do yard work for 2.5 months other than mowing the lawn. I can't lift nothing over
Right. You
20
sound
pounds.
like you're dealing with some mental stress.
Well, I've always had mental stress. I just been keeping quiet about it. I've always had mental stress, but no, I'm actually pretty good. But I'm starting realizing that the stuff I'm doing, I need to do better. The stuff that I'm exist, with it that's I'm broadcasting, I need to do better. I can't be doing, I can't be doing the same stuff and thinking that it's okay. You see what I'm saying? I can't. And that's why I'm working on being better. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm terrified about going under the knife. But I know the surgeon that did it last time is the same guy. So I'm good, but I'm not happy that I got to go under the knife again. I don't want to. So now I got to do everything to keep me from not doing this crap again. I got to do everything. So if
You
I got
know
to
those
start
are natural feelings, though, right? Nobody
yeah,
wants to go under a knife.
yeah,
I mean, so it's
exactly.
good to have that apprehension. I mean, I understand that, but
Yeah.
I mean, you got to calm yourself down because that's what's raising. If you thinking about it, you're gonna build up anxieties. Is what's gonna keep your blood pressure up.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, a lot of this weight, um, I'm doing stupid stuff like drinking low carb beer, and that's cool if I'm just drinking a 6 pack. But if I'm drinking a 12 pack or a 24 pack, I'm not doing anything. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
time to cut. It's time to cut back, so that I can have my blood pressure correctly. It's time. It's not because Norma don't like it, but it's time. So I need to start finding a better way. Again, I'm not trying to quit altogether, and if I do, it is what it is. But you know, because when we go on the cruise, we gonna have fun. We gonna get lit. But other than that, I need to cut back. I need to figure out what's going to make Darren happy because Darren wants to be happy. Not because of
Shit,
anybody
look,
else, but
get
because of
lit in
me.
the morning and go take a nap.
But bro,
Shit.
other things are happening now that's more embarrassing, so I can't do that anymore. Wake
Yeah,
up and we have mistakes and y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm getting old. It's time to sit back and let that mess go. You know what I mean?
shit. Look, start getting lit at 6 when the live is over at 7. Time for a nap.
No, I'll tell you off camera why we ain't gonna be doing that no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, this sun is too bright. Man, I hate this
Hey, so
corridor
you know
up
what
here in the
else you
Carolina.
should try detoxing, and that might help your body some.
Yeah, and see, here's the crazy thing: what people don't realize when I'm doing this, other things, and this is the frustrating thing. Other things are showing up. When you lose weight, that fat covers stuff. That fat covers damage that you damaged years ago. I need to figure out what's damaged. We need to repair this mess,
Yeah,
and I need to bring my body back up to control. And I'm good with it. And you know me. I'm telling you, I'm actually in a better place. That's why normally I shoot. I be, if I fast, I'll be like, oh my God, I gotta eat something. I'm gonna starve to death. I'm gonna starve. Wait a minute. I got these man boobs, man. I got enough energy in me. I'm good. you know, I'm freaking good.
yeah. Hey, but as long as you got you giving yourself the right amount of vitamins and minerals and having
Yes.
and water, you should be able to sustain yourself for a good minute. But I wouldn't go past a week.
Oh no, 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 no. The most I've done is 5 days. But
Okay.
and then I started getting a headache then. I'm like, oh, okay, we ain't
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah, I'll probably break the fast sometime today, um, or later on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
and when
probably
you break the fast today, don't do it with meat. Do it with vegetables.
well, we ain't got no vegetables in here.
we got cheese it. We got potato chips.
we got
We
cheese in
got
the potato. Nah, but maybe I was like, I got some roasted chicken. I'll just cut that up, make a chicken salad or something, and just eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Go light with
I'll
it.
yeah, yeah. I'll go light with it because, bro, I'm not used to having this type of energy. And again, I haven't had a monster drink, and I've been drinking monster drinks for the last 9, 10 years. I haven't had a monster drink, and I'm going on. I think I'm going on 2 months. Wherever I came back from in June 2nd or whatever, I haven't had a monster drink, and my body is on. What the heck is wrong with you?
Bro, look
I
at all those
haven't.
chemicals that's in that monster and stuff like
Yeah,
that, past the caffeine. So you don't need them.
yeah. No, I know,
Coffee
but
and tea will give you the same. would be better as far as adrenaline.
And yo, this mushroom coffee. First of
Yeah.
all, it tastes good. First of all, it tastes good, but
Okay.
it has some type of probiotics in it, bro. When I go to the bathroom, I go to the
It cleans it
bathroom.
out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's fixing my gut. That mushroom coffee is fixing my gut. I don't know.
Okay.
Everybody said my mushroom coffee blows it, all this other stuff. No, whatever. But it's fixing my gut health. I know for a fact that it's doing that. So I'm gonna order. I'm gonna order some more. No, not order, but I can go by Sprouts. Sprouts has the stuff I use. I'm gonna order that mess. I like
Right.
it. I like it. Because when I'm telling you, when I go to the bed, I was laughing and joking, ladies and gentlemen, and when I said the seven things that men look at, when you get up and look around, you know how and don't tell me I ain't the only one. You look at what unleashed on that toilet. Yo, I ain't seen one that big in a long time because I've been drinking this mushroom coffee. Lord. That mushroom coffee is bringing it out of brother.
Shit.
I know she got quiet, but I'm just saying that mushroom coffee, boy.
Hey man, you got that's nature. Ain't nothing you can
Hey,
do about
hey,
that.
hey, it's one thing you can't deny. It's coming. It's coming. But no, when it comes to like that, you're like, whoa, yo.
Yeah.
But we don't realize how much damage we do to our own self. And see, I need to realize you telling me I'm effing up is gonna make me do it even harder. But once
Yeah.
I realize there's a problem, I realize that I got to change my ways. I realize that I got to fix. Once I start realizing that, then that's when the change comes. That's when the change is coming. That's why I started the video talking about emotional eating. I didn't realize every time I got upset, I had food in my mouth. I was like, nobody loves me. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's a
that
bad habit, but it's hard to break.
exactly, exactly. Because I forgot in somebody's live. That's why I came up with. I wanted to talk about it. And someone had said that they're emotional eater. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, I know I am. But see, and I learned it from you. You don't give a flip. But it took years for you to get to that point. Well, it is what it is. The house be burning down around you. You be like, it is what it is. And I learned that from you, and I started emulating that, and this actually helped me because okay, it is what it. Because
Well,
normally,
you
like, well, we
know,
got
hold
it.
on. You know where I get that from?
Where?
Most of the time, whatever I'm going through, I pretty much have been through it before. So looking at it is like, okay, it's not nothing that I want to go through, but I know I'll get through it. I'll get over it. And the bottom line is, as long as I wake up tomorrow, I'll figure out how to make it work. So ain't no sense of me worrying about it today. There. My father told me this, and I will live by this as long as I live. He says, as a young man, you need to learn the rules. As the old man, you need to learn the exemptions to the rules.
Oh, okay.
I'm learning the
You
exemptions
deep,
to the
deep,
rules.
deep.
So
Mm-hmm.
I done figure if I can't figure it out, I'll pay somebody to tell me how to figure it out, and we'll just
Yeah,
get around it. There's
yeah.
always a way around it. And then here's the other thing. I ain't the only one that ever been through this, so I'm sure that there's somebody else that can give me some insight on it. And my grandmother told me something. She was like, whenever you going through something, baby, just go take a nap. And I asked her, Grandma, what's taking a nap going to do? She said nothing, but at least you'll be well rested enough to fight it when you wake up. And I looked at her like, what kind of logic was that? But hey, while you're sleeping, you're actually still thinking about things in your mind, but your body's not under that stress. My whole thing is
Gotcha.
I'm not putting my body under stress because I done had a stroke. I
Yeah,
ain't never putting my body under the stress no more.
I know that's
I
right.
mean, shit. Hey, as long as you ain't shooting at me, I ain't got to shoot first. We good.
I know that's right.
After that, we'll figure it out.
We ain't got no. You ain't got no choice.
Look, cop pull you over. He asks you, "Damn, you so calm?" Be like, "Yeah. Why should I be upset? You're gonna give me a ticket. It's gonna cost me this money, whether or not I get mad and curse you out or not. I'm still getting this ticket. So why am I going to say anything more for you to give me more tickets and then I got to pay a lawyer because the first thing you're going to holler is you resisted arrest? No, just hand me the ticket, bro, and have a nice day. See you later. I give you
I know.
$100 and we go about our business. Ain't no sense of getting excited about nothing, man. It ain't.
Yeah, but that's what I used to do. But now I be hanging with you. Well. What?
Yeah.
How would my man do? It be like, well, fuck it. It is what it is. Well, I'm gonna
Look,
try that because my way ain't working. My way give me man boobs. My way give me indigestion. My way make me fucking feel like a fat ass. My way ain't working. So again, that's why God puts you in a position to help me out because I'd be like, oh, what would y'all do? I'd be calling you, hey, man, I got a question. Hey, what do you think? Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. It don't work. Oh, okay, but
don't work.
Charles said it don't work. Charles said it don't work. It ain't gonna work. Let me shut the
It
f
don't
up.
work.
Hey, you gotta learn how to shut up. It just look. It's so funny. That's why I love being married, and it's because when I say if I say yes, dear, I said yes, dear. I'm agreeing with you. We go okay.
Hey, bro, but you know this though, right? Can't nobody test your gangster like the one you slipped that ring on their finger, right?
Oh boy.
That's why I say shut
No
up.
comment. No comment.
Cause you sit there, you put your hand over your eyes, you drop your head, and you start thinking, if I
No
open my
comment.
mouth, this is not, you know what? I'm going to take this one on the chin and I'm going to forever take it. That's all it is to it.
Bro, we talking about emotional eating, boy. She'll have me to
Yeah.
60. She'll have me up to 600 pounds if I, boys. Her words cut like, yo, ain't nothing like being with somebody that can go for that jugular vein and slice it straight through. And
And here's
and,
the
and,
thing
and
if you don't say nothing, they got nothing to argue back against.
yeah, yeah,
She ain't gonna sit there and keep running her mouth and you don't say nothing. Now you argue back.
yep,
Okay, this shit going on to tomorrow morning.
yeah.
You don't
Dude,
say nothing. About a minute or two, she realizes he ain't even saying nothing. Or you hit him with the famous one. You hear me? Huh? Man, please.
bro, bro.
Huh?
I already knew when I realized when I was told what I did the last time I screwed up. I was like, oh, I ain't saying a word. I still ain't saying nothing about it. I'm not saying
Well,
a word.
listen, when you know you're wrong and you know you screwed up, you definitely shut up.
Oh, it's very easy then. When you know that you know, Oh boy. Look. I'm still thinking about it to this day, and it's been about a month. Dude. No.
Yeah,
We need to work on. We need to work on that. When you know that you know that you know. Oh no, brother.
yeah, man. Shit.
Woo. I wonder if this highway's still closed up here. I have a feeling it probably is. I'm in. I just come over to North Carolina.
What the what?
It,
Oh, what you on 85?
yeah.
Mm.
It's telling me to get off at exit 5 in North Carolina. So I think I'm not. I'm not gonna act stupid and keep going. I'm gonna follow what this GPS is telling me to do.
Oh well, yeah. For sure. But hey, bro, it's 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
You reached
I
your
didn't.
limit.
Okay, all right. I didn't realize that we made it. We made it. Thank you. All right, guys. Coming up next, wellness from Frugal Mama. Thank y'all for being a part of the live. Thank you for being part of the life. As always, you don't think anybody loves you, know that we love you. God loves you, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.